She's one of the most beloved voices in American music, a woman who built her empire on hope, heart, and hymns. But now, that same voice is the one millions are praying for. Just days ago, Dolly Parton's sister, Freida, posted a message that sent shockwaves through fans worldwide. In a heartfelt Facebook post, Freida wrote that she'd been up all night praying for Dolly. And she was asking everyone else to join her. "Pray with me," she wrote, adding that Dolly hasn't been feeling her best, but that she believes her sister will be just fine. It wasn't an announcement. It wasn't a press release. It was a plea, raw, emotional, and real. Within hours, the internet exploded with worry, love, and endless questions. Because if Freida was asking for prayers, fans knew something serious must be happening behind the scenes. And that's when everything connected. Just last week, Dolly postponed her highly anticipated Las Vegas residency, originally set to begin this December, pushing it back nearly a year. In her announcement, she called it a necessary delay due to health challenges and a few pending medical procedures. In her usual Dolly humor, she told fans she was just going in for a 100,000-mile checkup. But now, with Freida's emotional post following right after, that light-hearted joke suddenly feels heavier. Fans can't help but wonder, what's really going on with Dolly Parton's health? Still, anyone who's followed the Parton family knows faith is at the center of everything they do. Dolly's upbringing in the Smoky Mountains was rooted in church music and prayer. Her sister, Freida, once a singer herself, left the spotlight years ago to focus on gospel ministry. So, when she called on the world to pray, it wasn't just an update. It was an act of faith. Prayer warriors, she called them. Her tone wasn't just fear, it was hope wrapped in conviction. And that's what makes this moment so powerful. The truth is, no official medical details have been released. Dolly's team has said she's fine, still working, and just needs to take it easy. But with her sudden schedule changes and her sister's emotional message, speculation is running wild. Some online reports claim she's been advised by doctors to rest. Others suggest she's preparing for routine but serious procedures. No one knows the full story, and Dolly herself hasn't spoken publicly since Freida's post. But the timing, it's hard to ignore. This year has already been emotionally heavy for Dolly. Earlier this year, she lost her husband of nearly 6 decades, Carl Dean, the famously private man she often described as her anchor. They'd been together since before fame, before rhinestones, before everything. His passing, followed by her postponed shows, and now this. It's a lot for anyone to carry. So when Freida said she'd been praying all night, fans understood. And they didn't waste time. Across social media, hashtags like #KnownPrayForDolly began trending within hours. Country artists, fellow legends, and fans from every corner of the world shared messages of love and strength. Some posted pictures from Dolly's early days, others shared her lyrics, words that had once comforted them, now turned back toward her. One fan wrote, "She gave us comfort when we were hurting. Now, it's our turn." Another said, "Dolly taught us how to believe in miracles. Now, she deserves one." But even in the middle of all this concern, there's something undeniably Dolly about the situation, a strange sense of peace that follows her name. She's been here before, not necessarily with illness, but with challenges that would break most people. Every time she rises, every time she shines, and this time she's surrounded by more love than ever. Still, the big question remains. What happens next? Dolly has been a force of nature for more than 6 decades, a woman who reinvented herself time and again, never missing a beat. But if this is her body telling her to slow down, fans know she'll listen, not out of weakness, but wisdom. She's often said, "God's got perfect timing. I just follow his lead." And maybe This is that moment, the pause before a new chapter, one that lets her heal, reflect, and maybe finally rest. Behind closed doors, those close to her say she's still writing music, even from bed. She's been working on what she calls her final body of work, a project she wants released after she's gone, an archive of songs, memories, and stories she's been recording quietly for years. That knowledge alone gives fans comfort. Dolly's legacy isn't fading, it's waiting, timeless, patient, and stronger than ever. As the world watches and prays, one thing is certain. This story isn't about fear. It's about faith, the kind that Dolly built her life on, the kind her sister Freida still believes in. And maybe that's exactly what Dolly would want right now. Not panic, not pity, but prayer. Because for all the fame, fortune, and flash, she's still that mountain girl from Tennessee who believes in miracles. So tonight, as fans light candles, share memories, and whisper quiet prayers, they're not just asking for her to get well. They're thanking her for every song that healed them, every word that lifted them, and every ounce of strength she gave when the world needed it most. Dolly Parton has spent her life singing hope into others. Now, the world is singing it back to her. What will you pray for, Dolly, tonight? Share your thoughts below, and keep her in your heart. Because if anyone can turn pain into light, it's Dolly Parton.